Liz Trocchio Smith is a true community treasure. Like many, she balances a very demanding job, her family, and community. However, Liz has also battled a life-threatening illness. Through it all, she has managed to not only treasure herself, but help others facing similar situations. Welcome, Liz.
Thank you so much, Pat. It's so glad to be here today.
It is so great to be able to honor you as a community treasure this month. You are, from what I hear, a very tough, fierce businesswoman, a top exec with Cushman & Wakefield, a top real estate firm in the city. You're very involved in the community, and you've battled this illness, Crohn's disease. Take us back to 2006 and tell us exactly what happened.
I was actually diagnosed with Crohn's disease when I was 18, and I lived with the disease and was able to live with it through diet and exercise. And in 2006, I think it just got the best of me. And I was rushed to the hospital. I was told by the doctors that had my husband not gotten me there when he did, then it was very life-threatening because my systems had started to shut down. So we did emergency surgery. I had half of my colon and 3/4 of my small intestine removed. And I was home for 6 months from work.
Wow.
And when you're a type A personality, being home for 6 months from work is really, really tough.
Really tough,
really
for
tough.
you.
It was.
And you, I mean, you run the firm, you know.
I do.
You're involved in community. You battled this illness. Tell us a little bit about what this did for you. Because I know it inspired you to do other things for other women.
Yes.
In your firm as well.
Yes.
And other things with Crohn's disease.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
You know, I started giving back. I think at this venture in my life, it's really about giving back to other people. And when I was home for 6 months, it was really interesting because I'm a doer, and I want to do everything for everybody.
Exactly.
And for you not to be able to do that and have to have other people help you is really a challenge sometimes if you're a type A personality. So I learned to really allow people to give back to me for the first time, but I also learned about who my support group was.
Right. And who is your support group?
You know, my husband, my mother, my family, my girlfriends, the people I work with. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's so many people out there that have been such a treasure to me. And what I do now is really give back to others in the community. I actually started training for a race for the Crohn's Association that was from Napa to Sonoma.
I was going to say, you know, that blew
not
my mind.
Not a bad race to train for.
We have a great picture of you here too. I mean, when I heard that you ran in 7 marathons while battling this disease, which you know, you still battle to this day, I was blown away. I mean, I can barely run up the street.
We're going to change that, though.
You're going to help me, please? I mean, that amazes me. What is it about you that would allow you to push through that illness, run in 7 marathons, and at the same time start, you know, organizations within your firm to help women? You
know, I'm a doer. You know, it's just by the grace of God, you know, I've been blessed with just having that, you know, B12 shot every day and really being able to get out there and make a difference. And I really think that's what it's about. And, you know, to give back to women, because, you know, when you and I talked earlier, we are so bad at helping other women.
Girl, it's a big struggle.
It is a big struggle.
We could come together. We could be so much more
and make
powerful.
such a difference. And so to be able to give back to women and to let them know that they can do anything, and nothing will stop them. I mean, you know, when I was battling the recovery from surgery, I lost nearly 50 pounds, which was really an eye-opener, because running marathons, I couldn't walk from the bedroom to the living room without stopping and laying down and resting. And I was so determined. I mean, my doctors would shoot me for saying this, but I would get upstairs and get on the Stairmaster and, you know, and walk for a minute, and then I'd stop and lay down on the ground and, you know, try to relax, and then get up and walk again for a minute. I was just so determined to not let it get me.
So that's the key here that I think you want to communicate to women, is just, you just got to be determined and focused no matter what.
Absolutely. I mean, there is nothing that you cannot do. And so, you know, just get out there and tell yourself, I can do this. And the rewards are definitely there for you in the end.
So I know you have a passion. You don't have children.
I don't have children,
but you have dogs, and that animals are your passion.
Yes, they are.
And you have a lab that you rescued. I think that's another special quality about you, is the animals that you've been able. And here's your baby here that we have on.
That is Abigail. She's my running buddy, and that's from the turkey trot, I think, 2 years ago. And she ran 8 miles in the turkey trot.
Oh,
so
gosh.
she trains me on that as well. But we have a special lab, Emma, who I know you wanted to hear about. And when we rescued her, she was blind. and she's diabetic and insulin dependent.
Wow.
And we found a fabulous doctor who was able to get her eyesight back.
Okay, we're gonna wrap, but I mean, you amaze me all the way around. I mean, running marathons, battling this disease, taking care of animals that are distressed or homeless or going through problems as well. You are truly a community treasure. Thank you for spending time and sharing inspiration with us.
Thank you for having me here.
You know what, if you all are inspired by Liz's story and would like to join our online community for women, please log on to my website at treasureyou.org, and don't forget to treasure you this week. So important.